So today's video is going to be about my kind of makeup staples, because it suddenly dawned on me that I've never ever done a video like this before. And as much as I change my makeup routine every day, and I really do, I mean, I don't ever wear the same eyeshadow every day or lip product or anything like that, but there are some products that kind of are less interchangeable in my routine and that I do use daily and that I really like. So I'm going to talk to you about those, and I think they're kind of interesting because they're products that are kind of unsung heroes of your makeup routine, really, that you don't ever think about them but you do end up using them daily. So the first one is my concealer, and this should probably go in a products I've changed my mind about video, because I wasn't really impressed with this at first, but I have since found that I really like this for my under eye area. Now, I know a lot of people say that it doesn't crease and anything like that. It does crease on me, and I think it's just, I really don't get it. It's something to do with the shape of my under eyes. It's not even that wrinkly, but everything just creases, even if I use a tiny amount. But what I do is I just kind of do a triangle under my eye and kind of just put a little bit of that on it, and the tone of it's really good. This is in the shade, what shade is this? Nude, and it's kind of nice and yellowy, so it kind of really hides kind of any darkness in that. Not that I have it particularly badly, but. And then I go in with this, and this is another little interchangeable thing in my routine, and it's the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and I just bop this under my eyes just to kind of blend everything out. And this is a really blendable concealer. It kind of blends itself almost, type of thing, but I just go in with this, give it a little bit of a kind of, I want to say bop, what's the action you do with this apart from bop, under the eye, and it works really nicely. Then this is a product that it's not something that I think is kind of perfect, and I'm not really like in love with it, but it is what I've been using kind of pretty much daily, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Perfection's the long, isn't it? Concealer, and I've been using this to cover my pigmentation, and it does work nicely. I use it on the Real Techniques foundation brush, and it works nicely, but it doesn't cover it 100%, which is what I want, and it just kind of can look a little bit cakier than I like, and it just doesn't cover it 100%. That's kind of my main issue, but it's nice, and it's nice to blemishes as well, and it kind of is nice to apply. Then for my powder, this is something that, again, maybe I'll use different ones every now and then, but I tend to kind of stick to a powder until I've used it up. And this is the Essence All About Matte powder. It's basically like a blotting powder, fixing powder, and it's clear. I use a duo fibre brush with this just because if you use a normal, like a kabuki or a sponge, it can be a bit cakey. It works best with duo fibre, and I just kind of swoop it all over, and it helps keep everything matte and in place. I really like that. Then in terms of still kind of face related, this is the Clarins Instant Light Brush On Perfector. I use this most days to highlight under my brow bone. I can't say that it's kind of my absolute favourite, but it is a staple in my routine because I like to kind of have a really highlighted brow bone. I wouldn't repurchase, but I do like it, and I think it kind of works really nicely, and it's kind of one of those pens that it doesn't kind of disperse too much when you brush it on. You know, you get the ones where you click and then tons comes out. This doesn't do it. It just works really nicely, and I really like it. Then in terms of kind of eyes, let's talk about eyes. This is my go-to eyeshadow base that I wear pretty much. If I'm wearing makeup, this is probably the eye base I've gone for, and it's MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. It just looks like this. It just neutralises your lid. The funny thing with this is I can't wear this on its own. It doesn't last on its own on me, it creases. But if I put eyeshadow on top, it makes it last all day, and it just looks really nice. Freshens up your kind of eye area, and just makes everything look kind of really pretty and alive. And oh, I've got like a really weird, you know, where you kind of want to sneeze but it's not, you're not quite sure. But yeah, I really like this. I do want to try, oh, I think I'm going to have to sneeze. I'm okay. I do want to try the MAC paints because I hear they're kind of even more sturdy, and I don't think I've ever tried any of those. So I might pick up one of those. Let me know what you recommend. But yeah, I like this a lot. I've always had one of these on the go. They're kind of my go-to. Then eyeliners. I've got 3 here that are kind of, I wear, well, If I'm wearing liquid liner, tends to be the Revlon Skinny Liner. That's my favourite. I'm not actually wearing this today because I'm testing out another Revlon one, but generally speaking, this is my favourite liquid liner. It's just so easy to use and I like the brush. Then nude eyeliner. I've always got nude liner in my waterline, and this is the Pixie one, and it's the Eye Bright liner. I have actually used this so much that it's getting to the end of it. But I really like it just to kind of brighten inside my eye, and it's been a staple in my routine ever since I've gotten it. If I'm not wearing liquid liner and I just have a little bit of kind of brown liner on my top lash line, then it's usually the Body Shop Velvet Gel Eyeliner. This is really, really nice. It's kind of got a little bit of a shimmer to it, and it's just kind of nice brown eyeliner. Nice in the summertime when you're wearing less makeup as well, to just kind of smudge on your upper lash line. And then last but not least, my lip liner. I wear lip liner every day without fail, and this is probably my all-time favourite, and it's the No. 7 Precision Lip Pencils in Nude. I do wish that it was kind of waterproof and slightly kind of hardier. Let me know if you've got a really, really good recommendation for a good longer lasting lip liner, because I don't find this kind of stays on my lips as long as I would like it to. I know that the Rimmel Exaggerate ones do last really well, and I do really like those, but the shade, the kind of nude shade that they do, is not exactly the same colour of my lips. It's a bit darker, so it's not exactly what I want. This is the same colour as my lips, kind of without lipstick on. It just makes everything so nice and even, and I just love it, and I use it every single day. So that is it. I really would love to know what your kind of everyday staples are. My foundation's interchangeable, lip products are never the same. So yeah, I kind of tend to go with different products, and I'm always testing things out, but I do have certain staples, so I'd love to know what yours are, because I think it's really interesting and we don't talk about them as much as the exciting new products. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.